What's good? What's good? Welcome back to Invest and Trade with Jack. So we just had that successful trade with Solana, and now we're back in profits already here for Sol. So we're sitting at 189. We're up about 0.3 on the day. We're sitting at market cap of 56.47 billion, 24-hour volume 3.6 billion. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to crypto.com, sign up to the world's fastest crypto earning app. You can grab one of the incredible Visa cards for cashback in crypto. Free Spotify, Netflix, Prime, travel incentives depending on the level of card that you have. So let's jump into Sol, guys. So here's Solana on the 1 hour time frame. Just going to turn up my screen brightness. So we hit with our flash crash here. We hit a bunch of our buy zones and it brought it down to 189, as you can see in the last Solana video. So that was a juicy trade up to this level of resistance, 7%, and the peak was about 11% trade. What I do is I close 50%, I let the rest ride. It rolled over, I just closed the rest. And then I reset my buy zones 188, 179, 170. And if you didn't use 188 and you let it come down to 179, well, you're even in more profits here of about 5-6%. Because what you're targeting here is oversold on the RSI. As you can see here, we were oversold. So we rolled over. We did come back down to oversold right here, as you can see here. So if you entered at 188 and 179, your average price is about 183. So you're also in profits right now, about 3%. Now, not a huge trade. I'm not in Sol right now, but I would probably just take a little bit off the table and see and let the rest ride and see if we continue up to 202 or we continue up to this range here. We have a bullish divergence. So we had our wick here and then we created a low right here, as you can see on the RSI, and we're creating lower lows. We're creating higher lows on the 1 hour RSI, signifying that the bears are running out of strength and the bulls are stepping in here, as you can see with this nice little pump. We have a tiny little double bottom on the hourly here, really, really small. And we've broken out back to the upside. So do watch 188. If we can get back above it and hold it as support, that's when we can start heading up to this level of resistance here at about 202. I'll probably drop this down to about 201. See the support in this area. So it'll be now flipped over into resistance. Watch the EMAs as well. If we pop over to the 4 hour time frame, you can see we've had the bearish cross of the EMAs. Hold on, let me pull up the RSI. Just quickly to see. I'll pull up the MACD as well, actually. RSI, MACD. I like to use the MACD on the 4 hour. Some people, they don't like the MACD on the 4 hour. But when you have the bullish cross, see the bullish cross right here? We had a nice little pump. Had the bullish cross right here. We had a nice little pump. So we're almost having the bullish cross once again on the MACD on the 4 hour. And we're close to oversold as well on the RSI. We also have that bullish divergence. Well, technically we don't because of this wick here, but you can see we're creating lower lows. We're starting to create higher lows on the RSI. So if we can jump up, do watch the EMAs on the 4 hour time frame. Now, if we were to just hit resistance here at 188, I would expect a little bit more of a push up here. But then we can create a double bottom here at 179 and we can break out back to the upside. And then of course you have more buy limits. We have 179, 170, 157, 132, 115. And then I have one all the way down at about 77. I don't think we would just come straight down. It doesn't work like that, right? It works in waveforms. And then once we take profit, I reset our buy zones. What I've started to do here is I'm going to be posting the buy zones here in the Discord channel under DCA charts, so you can look at them at any time. You can join the Discord. It's the price of a coffee. It's a great way to support the channel, and you'll have access to the dollar cost average buy zones if you're using them. Remember, it's not financial advice. Just use your own discretion. It's just for reference, guys. All right. So if we come up, our resistance levels, current level 188, 201, and then 216, 231, 258. That's why I never sell my whole position. I always just sell a little bit and let it ride. If it rolls over, then what you can do is set a stop loss so you break even. It's a beautiful little trading strategy here. So we're going to pop over to Sol on the daily time frame. So we lost our trend line of support. Currently, we wicked down to the golden ratio at 170, which is perfectly healthy, guys. You can see here, we got a little bit overextended. We came up to the 1.272, and we retraced back down to the golden ratio. We had a bit of a steeper ABC correction. As you can see here, we came down, we made A, we made B right here with this high, and we made C. So if we were to slowly bleed a little bit, I would expect a large bounce here from about 170. If that support were to be broken here, then do target about 158. But I am expecting a bounce. We're starting to see one right now. So if we do come down to 170, I would expect to see some sort of reversal pattern on the daily and a bounce back to the upside. That's just my opinion though, guys. If we look at Bitcoin here, let me pop over the daily chart. So you can see here with Bitcoin on the daily, we're trending into oversold on the daily time frame. And look right here, guys, we trended not even into oversold, and we saw a huge pump right here. We weren't even this low, and we saw a big pump right here. We trended into oversold. We had a big pump back to the upside. So I am expecting a bullish move back to the upside relatively soon, because we just had a major crash, guys, and those are usually followed by a nice juicy bounce. All right, guys, so that's basically it for Solana. We are underneath the EMAs, but as long as we hold the 0.786 and the golden ratio, we're still looking healthy for continuation, in my opinion. Our bull run target here at 506, and then we have our DCA profit levels 188. I'll just take like 25% off the table probably, and I would target 201 personally, not financial advice. All right, guys, so that's it for this one. Shout out to the Discord, over 1,000 members posting chart patterns, talking all things crypto. And then you have access to the DCA strategy here, as well as the DCA charts. I'm going to do a couple other coins for those as well. All right, guys, so that's it for this one. Much love. Take care.